we had done all the rehearsals and I never wore the belly. And so I felt like really good about myself and all the rehearsals and like looking in the mirror and seeing the footage back. I was like, oh, great, this is so good. And then I realized I had not done it with the belly on yet. And I was like, oh my God, this is very different than my body. And like, it was just like added weight and
Yeah,
more
because
volume.
oh my gosh, this movie was so much fun. And, Zoe is pregnant, she's partying, and then she's held hostage. But I'd love to know what was the most fun or the most absurd part of playing someone who's like, she's like such a wild ride of a character.
She was really fun. I think she's trying very hard in the beginning to go and like channel her like inner mom zen, but the baddie in her keeps coming out, you know? But the most fun to me, I loved the day or the nights that we got to do the dance number. It was so fun because we really are performing in front of everybody, even though we're working with all these people. It just like felt like we were on a little stage together, and I had so much fun at the dance rehearsals with those girls. So I think my favorite, most fun nights were the dance scenes.
Was it like, did it feel like you had that pressure? Obviously, it's for the camera, but like you are performing for an audience.
Yeah.
Like, do you really feel that sort of like, I gotta make this look really good? I mean, we know this is the movies, but
For that one, it did. For that one, it did. It really did feel like a live performance. And we had done all the rehearsals and I never wore the belly. And so I felt like really good about myself and all the rehearsals and like looking in the mirror and seeing the footage back. I was like, oh, great, this is so good. And then I realized I had not done it with the belly on yet. And I was like, oh my God, this is very different than my body. And like, it was just like added weight and
yeah,
more
because
volume.
I can only imagine. Plus, I don't know about you. I have been pregnant, and I know what it's like, having that extra weight, just trying to do anything. But there's that one move that you guys all do with your pregnant belly. I'm sure
Yeah.
that was fun to practice with the prosthetic.
That was not fun. It made me realize I have not been pregnant and I don't want to be pregnant. So many people were touching my belly. So many people, and it was fake, and I thought everybody knew it was fake, but so many people would come up and be like, "Boy or girl, do you know?" and touch it, and I was like, "Ah, please don't touch me. I'm so hot already. I can't add any more body to my body."
This is a film filled with such strong personalities, and Zoe holds her own. So I'd love to know, what did you bring to the table to, make her sass and pizzazz stand out?
I think I brought a little spice to her. I think she was written pretty like standard pregnant, Mrs. Having fun. But I think Divine and I had a really nice little banter that gave like life to what I'm assuming was the old Zoe back in college in their crazy days. And I think she pulled a little more sass out of me than maybe I would have done without her or somebody else playing Lydia. So I think the little Latina spice I brought into Zoe.
Oh, I would definitely have to say these scenes between you and your husband, not going to give anything away. I, I don't. Those scenes were really the side eye. I
Oh my
mean,
God.
you give a really good side
It was very
eye.
natural. He was so funny too. He was just so fun to play off of, and he went the distance with his characters, so it was easy.
Bret Hart is action packed, but it's also steep. It's also still deeply about connection. I would just love to know, what did this film teach you about the balance between resilience and vulnerability?
I think it's a beautiful balance between resilience and vulnerability. I think you need one to have the other, you know? I think does that make sense?
That does make sense. Yeah.
Like to being so vulnerable is in the same way I don't know. I'm word vomiting. But I I think it's a beautiful blend if you can balance it too. I'm a Libra, so I'm learning. I actually got my star chart read on set by Anna Klumsky.
Oh, did you really?
Yes, I did. She's very good at it. And and I learned about the importance of balance and how much I lack it or have it in different ways that offset and like support the other things. So I think this movie is a perfect example of that.
Have you been a bridesmaid or a maid of honor? And if you have, what sort of advice do you have to those future maids, bridesmaids?
I was actually asked for my first time last year to be a bridesmaid, me and my sisters, for our best friend Adri's wedding last year, and I missed the wedding because of work. I literally could not. I shot this pilot for the new show that I'm doing DMV, and I had to miss the wedding in Miami. So my advice is, book out of work and don't miss the wedding. And I love you, Adri, and I'll make it up to you for the rest of my life. Literally missed the wedding and the bridal shower for
You know
work.
what? Being in this film, I guess hopefully sort of made it up for you just in spirit, but hopefully your best friend was able to forgive you. So.
She was so supportive of it, and she knows it was to make this all happen. So.